Hey guys, how's it going? All right, welcome back to another collaboration between myself and Left-Handed Crafter. And this one is called Why'd She Buy That? And so you guys know the deal if you've been watching for a little while. She buys 6 sets and then buys doubles and sends me, one of the 6. I buy 6, buy doubles, and send her one as well. And so we each end up with 12. And then we both use them for the month. And you can try to guess who picked what. And we can try to figure out if each other is crazy as well for picking whatever. If we agree, if we don't agree, if we're like, what in the world? So her link will be in the description box below. So be sure and check out her channel. So, well, first of all, let's talk about last month. Last month we used the dragon stamp set, the little, well, I kind of used it upside down, I think, but anyway. So who do you think picked that? That was Miss Brandy, bringing the magic in. So, yay, if you guessed right, and if you didn't. So you can have a chance to redeem yourself. You can guess right this time. Okay, so this time's set, which you will find out who picked it next month. Move this out of the way so you can see here. This is a kind of skull. We're kind of getting into the Halloween groove, and so we're starting to bring some of those in when we have them. And so I'm using this skull with some mushrooms. Nothing like a good skull and some mushrooms, right? This is a cool one with the hand holding some flowers. A nice little skull there, a different kind of skull there, one kind of turned sideways, and then some extra mushrooms. So, and then of course we also have a couple of things over here. All right. So we have the sets that we can use like anytime for anything. So I did pull out this one, and just if we want to add some texture or some, I don't know. So just in case we need that, I did pull that out. And then we now have these to incorporate. Oh, and the little moths. We have some little moth charms. Hang on, I'll get those in a second. But anyway, so we also have these little cute little embellishments. So let's, well, I'm going to have to cut those. I think these would go awesome for the summer wing stuff too. But anyway, little bits and bobs and, all the little cute little pumpkins and ghosts. And get some of those yellow ones out there. The yellow one is like a little witch's broom. So if we want to make some cool shaker cards, we can add that coming up. And then we have this cool paper. Very pretty. Look at that. Gorgeous. I almost don't want to cut that, though, is the problem. Love that. I love all these. So you might be seeing these coming up soon. I don't think I'm going to end up using any today, so spoiler alert. But I don't know for sure. We will see. And we also have some sticker options, so way cool. Love the eyeball. All right. So those are just like some options that we might want to use. Where can I put these? Okay. But for now, I am doing kind of a nature colored whatever mushroom background for my card. And I'm using these two. So let's get into it. So let's see, I think I'm going to do it up a little bit. I need a little bit of that bottom part actually. So yeah, that'll work. Trying to kind of get it right in the middle. So what y'all been into today? I had to go to work. Oh, it's not official, like official. We just went for like a leadership meeting thing, and it was just a few hours, but it was enough to be like, no. And I had to get up earlier, way earlier than what I have been, because that is not my summer hours, let me tell you. But it was good to see everybody and that kind of thing, but it was still like, so many changes and so many things and so much. Oh my gosh, y'all just don't even know how many changes. But roll with the punches, right? I think I'm a little cranky too, because last night I had to do this online thing that our board wanted us to do, because we're on another team thing, and like for threat assessments and whatever. And so we had to do like the first part of that training. So that was a few hours. And I mean, we do get paid for it though, but I don't know. Money is just not everything to me. As I get older, I value my time more. So I spent 3 hours last night doing that. And then we also move that little stick thing. Have another one. Oh, that's a little far away, isn't it? Oh well. We'll make it work. Yeah, we'll make it work. Hopefully. See how that goes. All right, I'm going to hit this. I'm not going to emboss it, but hold your ears. I'm just going to hit it with a heat gun for a minute and dry it, okay? That'll just help us on the coloring part and, you know, all the things. So I've pulled out lots of like very neutral colors. So let's just start with the skull. Thought I had another gray. Which one's darker? Okay. So this is just going to be my all over color. Anyway, so we have another 8 hours or so to do of some online training, and you can earn like a kind of a day to work in your rooms or whatever, if you do that particular training ahead of time. So it's not mandatory. You can do it that day, but I will be registering students and that kind of thing. So I just have to do mine basically, because if I don't, then it just creates chaos. So I go ahead and do that, but that's not like extra pay or anything like that. But in theory, it could create some extra time for you, but my job it doesn't work that way for just what I have to do at that point of the year. So, but anyway, the meeting went okay, as okay can be. And let's see here. Maybe a little of this. Yeah. Just sort of brighten up Mr. Skeleton here. I don't know. Well, let's just give him a bright, sunny outlook here, like we're trying to grasp ourselves. I didn't think I was actually going to have time to do this tonight. I was talking to Brandy, or texting Brandy rather, and then she said something, and because I told her I was going to work on it tonight, and I have to be gone all day tomorrow, and so she said she may work on hers the day of or something like that. And I thought, what are you talking about? Like, it's due, you know, and it's now. And because it's always the 15th of the month. But tomorrow is the 14th. Yay. So, I was thrilled because then I wasn't gonna feel like pressure to do it, you know what I mean? And so I wasn't going to like stay up or whatever tonight, but I can't sleep, so now I'm back in here doing it anyway. So, but still with no pressure, so that helps, you know. If you feel pressure doing it, it's like a different vibe, you know what I mean? All right, I'm just gonna try to hit all the little things I think are leaves anyway. I don't know if that's flower or leaf. I did find out today that we lost even more people. Even the janitor left. Like, my gosh. Well, the one I like anyway. He works very hard and he was awesome, but oh well. It'll be okay. I just know, I feel like I sense more changes, which I already know my job will be kind of changing next year anyway. I don't know if I'll get to stay at the same school or have to split my time or different things. So I think I'm feeling tense about that. And because I've been here so long now that it's like, you know, I don't know. But I don't know. We'll see. So after next year, I'll either whine some more or relax back into my good mode, I guess. One of the teachers came in today. We thought she was staying, but she ended up just bidding on, like literally just bidding and got it, another job. So that was a bummer. But she came to say bye and all the things, and that was sad. But we really liked her, but with them taking our middle school soon, you know, we totally understood as far as, you know, your job and you got to do what you got to do, but look out for yourself and all. But still, it was sad feel. Color these nice little mushrooms up. I don't think I want the stem the same though. Maybe do this one over here that way. So did any of you guys end up seeing the movie Pinocchio that came out recently? Or I think it's recently. I went to see it recently. It was like the like a scary version of you know, the little fairy tale, little golden book or something. I don't know. Was Pinocchio a golden book? Not really sure. Maybe. But anyway, it was a bloodbath movie. Like, I did not expect that at all. I was totally shocked. Like, my boyfriend always, I think he wishes I would just take him and watch some chick flicks, right? But I always take him to crazy stuff. But he's a good sport. He'll go, and he's a trooper. But yeah, I did not expect this to be such a bloodbath movie, like 80s horror slasher, you know, super slasher kind of thing. Like Sweet Little Pinocchio, you know. I thought just a little creepy, a little something, something, but no, it was full on, I don't know what you even call it. But at the same time, I don't know, I kind of felt sorry for Pinocchio, and I wanted to keep him and take him home and, I don't know, adopt him or something. But anyway, he just wanted to be a real boy. And remember Geppetto, and anyway, it was interesting. we were literally of course we went on like a Monday at like 4 o'clock or something crazy. So let's see, maybe this one. We went kind of in the day or whatever, and it had already been on a little bit. So, but we were literally the only ones in the theater. And the last movie, I can't even remember what it was, but whatever it was, we were the only ones in there too. Uh-oh, that one's like all dried out. Oh, what a bummer. Maybe I can get a little color out of it. Not much. Burnt sienna. Okay, let me grab some other color here. We'll try this one. Instead, we'll do that one as that color. But yeah, old Pinocchio, I have to say, kind of surprised me. I love going to the movies. I think I really just love the popcorn. We have one theater that is much higher, like price-wise, because they have the big recliner seats and all the fancy stuff, you know. And, but the popcorn, I swear, is so much better there. But it's not, you know. The other one is quite cheap, and so we go there way more often. Ugh, I hate coloring at that end. Have you guys heard on the news that, like, you have to be careful walking your dogs? My dogs don't really go out of the yard anyway, but like if you're walking your dogs in the city or wherever, actually, like, you know, they're just walking along and they're sniffing a paper or something, and sometimes they sniff things before you can really even, you know what they're doing exactly. But dogs are overdosing. Like, uh-oh, I just did the wrong one. Let me do a little bit darker on that one. Because, like, the paper or whatever will have fentanyl on it. And so now if you're walking your dog, a lot of people are carrying Narcan, and in case their dog overdoses. Like, how sad is that? Ugh. Tell ya. Do not want any problems with my doggos. Not the babies. Okay. Nice enough. Squeeze that. Y'all hear the sound? I'm telling you, it's like a trooper. It is still going. I thought, remember earlier in the summer, I was like, it's running out, but it's still going. So as long as it's going, we're rolling with it. So we're just going to Wink of Stella everything. Okay. So what I did was I stamped it out a few more times. And then I cut some of these out so you don't have to sit through that. I didn't color them, but I thought I might pop them up or something. Just gotta see where they're coming from here. I might not even do the stem part. I might just do the little, the mushroom, like the head of the mushroom itself. Okay, let's do that. Let's snip that off. Okay, so that looks like this new color. Oh, I did say that one was dead, didn't I? Okay. Got to go back out tomorrow. Well, my boyfriend's going to give blood at the Bloodmobile or whatever, and what color did I use on that? Should color it the same color, but who knows what color that was exactly. just give it a little bit of that color too. Anyway, I'm going to finish picking up the rest of my school stuff. I did some power shopping the other day. I have like a little SUV, and I had so much stuff in there that he even had stuff like at his feet because I was driving. And I told him I could get it in the back. I really think I might could have. But anyway, he was all cramped up and whatever for an hour and something ride home. But I told him I was buying a lot. Like I told him. And he just didn't understand. But I got all my lunch stuff and all the things we could need. I don't want to have anything to shop for, if at all possible. I got lots of dog food, lots of everything, you know. As much as I could get, and really more than I could afford. But I just feel like it'll save me some time in the future, so hopefully. I don't know. But it's basically done, and I'm having a struggle of what to take for lunch, because usually, like, I'll take salads, or I love fruit and that kind of thing, and so I kind of went back to buying a lot of unhealthy stuff because all this cyclospora stuff, I'm chilling on the lettuce and all these things. But are you guys eating any lettuce? Like, are you risking it? What are you doing? Okay, so I guess we're going to have a chance to try out these new little black things here. If you watched my scrapbook.com haul the other day, yesterday maybe. Yeah, last night. Huh. Yeah, last night. Wow, time flies. Okay. I might get a couple on here. But yeah, I don't know what to do for lunch. I love strawberries, and they said that was another big no-no right now, that you can't hardly, whatever, they're possibly contaminated or this and that. I don't know. So, but strawberries I feel like are hard to really wash anyway, just like the raspberries or whatever, because of the little things on them, the little grooves, little whatever you call them. But I don't know. But anyway, so let me know if y'all are missing lettuce. I totally want to grow a garden next year. My father does, and we've been eating some out of that or whatever, but he is running low on lettuce, and so that's a bummer. We do still have plenty of cucumbers, so that's good. And he has tomatoes, but I love tomato stuff. I just don't like actual tomatoes. So that's, I guess that's weird, but that is me. But yeah, I got all the lunch stuff, and y'all know I'm basically, like I said, a wannabe prepper anyway. But I think it's good to stock up. Like, if you're out there and you're listening, please stock up for a little while. Like, just basic life emergencies. I feel like we're headed for the next Great Depression. I guess we're already in a recession. Maybe we're in the Great Depression. Who knows? But I don't know. The country does not appear to be going in a positive way. So, and then you've got all the conflict and the this and the that. So, I don't know. I just think it's good to have a nice pantry that is as full as you can get, you know, or that you will use, and that, you know, I'm not saying go insane, but a little extra wouldn't hurt. And definitely don't forget your pets. Prep for your fur babies too. and water, oh gosh, and all the things like okay. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. What are we gonna do? I don't know what we don't have any sentiments yet again. Swear we never have sentiments. The ones we have a set that we can kind of use and go with, but it doesn't relate to anything about skulls or nature or mushrooms or whatever. So I do want to add a bunch of stuff down here, but I guess I want to glue it on first. I mean, tape it on. I don't know. But anyway, I've got to go get some cold stuff because I didn't have too much room in my freezer anyway, but I've been working on that this week. And plus I'll fix a big round of chicken for the dogs and things like that, so I should have room. I'll take it out tomorrow night when I come home with the new stuff. But have you guys tried the new Walmart brand called, I think it's Good and Gather or something like that? I've been pleasantly surprised with several things that I've tried recently. I tried the crab rangoon tonight. I tried some kind of weird pimento cheese things, kind of like just a little appetizer kind of thing, or a side or whatever. This is just a bag of mall stuff. This is going to be a mess. Oh my gosh. That might be too much. Okay. Scratch that. We're going to use this bag instead. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to like completely load it down with glue first. That's how I'm going to take care of that right there, just so you know. Oh, come on. There it goes. Start to say, I just put a needle in that so that it would like not be all weird, you know. All right, let's just do it till there, and then we'll kind of readjust. Well, this is not exactly what planned, but what is these days, what is. I don't know. Maybe. It's rather messy, but we want it to kind of have a nature type feel. So nature is not perfect by any means. Doesn't have those symmetrical lines really, so we don't want to do that either. And maybe I can sneak in a little of this. Possibly here and there. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll tuck a little under there. Maybe not. I don't know. I thought it would come out less clumpy somehow. Oh, there's a little pine cone in it. Look at that. How adorable. Well, hopefully whatever sticks will just stick, and whatever doesn't will readjust. I should stamp it out again and add a little, like a 3D element up there, but we'll see. Okay, I think I'm gonna need a paper towel. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit of this swirly-do stuff in here. I'm gonna put so much glue on here, I feel like the card is going to warp. We don't really want that. Okay, I think that's about all I'm really going to add. I'm going to get just a little bit more glue right there. Can't get it off my finger to hold it down there. Okay, I'll use that. It's sticking to me as I pick it up, which means we have to add more glue to get it back on there. Where'd it go? Let me grab a little bit more. I don't know where it went. Sure, it'll turn up somewhere. Oh, it's on. It's stuck to the glue bottle. Okay. Alrighty. Not bad. Little more than I planned. I thought I was just going to put a light drizzling of this stuff, but I can be a bit overkill on everything else, so why the heck not? All right. Still on the hunt for some black shoes tomorrow. I might swing by the other shoe store. We'll be in a little bit, not exactly different area, but like they have a second shoe store on up there, so. Okay, I gotta get a paper towel, y'all. Give me just a minute. Can't take it anymore. Okay. A little shake, shake. Shake your booty. Okay. Let's move some of this out of our way. Use the pine cone. I just left that. Okay. So now, let's do our thing. You know, I feel like I do the same thing all the time. So let's give it a little splatter now. Okay. Then, since we've got it back still on my desk, I think that's why I use it so much. It just never leaves my desk. Or table, whatever, craft table. All right. Give that a spritz. And like I said, if we had sentiments, I'm sure we could put something up here and, you know, go with that. And since we don't, we'll just go with this. And you see the kind of the texture of it there. I don't mind it. I don't know. What do you guys think if we actually layered like a skull there? Maybe cut the eyes out, did a color behind them, and it would be like you're peeking through, possibly. Maybe. I don't know. I really want to put that pine cone down here. I don't see any more in that bag, but I guess we won't. Save that for Yule time. All right, so I'm going to call that done, y'all. I thought about adding some little other embellishments, but I do still have these on my desk from my aunt's card. I guess we could. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hang on. We're not done. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yes. Loving that. Let's figure out where else we're going to add them. Right there. I don't want it to be complete overkill, just, you know. Just a little. There's a piece. That'll be nice. So what sentiment would you guys put on here? If you could just design your own sentiment. If you could magic up any one you wanted, what would it say? What would it be with this card? Everything sticking to me. Ugh. Even the little stickers from the thing. Okay. I believe, squish that down just a little bit. All right, I believe I like it. Should I add one little teensy bit right there? I think I should. Okay. Now, ta-da, we're finished. Okay, we're going to call that good. So, I don't know. Comment below who you think picked this set. And next month, tune in. We'll let you know if you're right. And make sure you go over and check out Brandy's channel and see what kind of creepy goodness she comes up with. And we will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.